Guru Nation, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Really means a lot to me. Today, I'm going to try to keep it as short and simple as I can, but somebody messaged me on LinkedIn, and they said they're a project specialist for basically like what sounds like a small sponsor. They're responsible for, they've been doing it for 7 months. They're responsible for data entry and working alongside some scientists to fill purchase orders on things they need for the studies, like tissue samples and things like that. So, and then they work with other like bigger sponsors basically. So they want to expand their horizons, which you should. And they're asking, hey, you know what? I'm interested in becoming a CRA next. And I'm also looking at similar positions. I've applied to earn a master's in clinical research at a university. They have some of those now. And I'm waiting to hear back if I'm accepted. However, I would like your opinion on whether or not this degree would be worthwhile. And I see a lot of job postings that only require a bachelor's degree. This is true. I'll get to my thoughts. Here's a summary of questions. Do you think my current job is a good start in clinical research? That's an easy answer. It's yes. Any job in the industry gets your foot in the door. Now it's your job, no pun intended, to take your other foot and roundhouse kick that door open, right? That means you do whatever you need to do to get to where you gotta go. Do you think getting a master's degree will aid my chances in becoming a CRA? Is it worth the debt? And do you think it will help me negotiate better pay in the field? So, I think degrees like this, like master's degree, are worth it later in your career. So it doesn't hurt to have one now. I have a master's in business administration. It's not going to help you early on in your career. You're at the entry level role. I would hate for you to go into debt and immediately need a good job to start paying that thing off. Those things are expensive. I'd much rather you get something like an ACRP certification, and you technically work in clinical research, even though it's like an obscure job at some small sponsor. You can get a ACRP certified as a clinical research professional. I think you need about 2 years of experience. So with only 7 months, you can't qualify for that yet, but the longer you stay in the industry, the more you can achieve that role or that goal to take the ACRP certification exam. I think what would help you become a CRA is getting at either a CRO or at a site. The smaller the better, all right? At a CRO, try to get any job you can. The good news about CROs is they're very much focused on their core competencies, which is managing clinical trials on behalf of sponsors. So whatever role you get, it's gonna be more practical and it's gonna be closer to your CRA aspirations than your current job. Your current job's good, nothing wrong with that. You get your first job how you can. That's enough, and I would advise don't stay there too long at your current job unless they could promote you to something that's more hands-on as far as clinical research is concerned. So try to go to a CRO as anything. I mean, any position they have. Apply to all of them. You're not research naive, okay? You have 7 months of experience. At the same time, I want you to apply to a bunch of research sites in your area. Normally, I say stay away from academic medical centers, but in your case, it wouldn't even hurt to work at an academic medical center. It's gonna, again, put you closer to your career aspiration of being a CRA. I think if you follow my plan for about 2 to 3 years, you can become a CRA. But there's some intermediary jobs you will take in between, job or jobs. If you get a job at a CRO, you're good. You can climb the ladder. Study startup specialist, project management assistant. They have different titles. Basically, in-house CRA and below, you can probably get. They're called all kinds of different things. I'm not about to list them on this video, So you just got to go on Indeed, you got to go on LinkedIn, you got to do your homework, you got to go on Glassdoor, you got to go on all these companies' websites and figure out all the different job titles, all the different positions. Just look at their responsibilities. You're probably going to be helping set up sites to do their study startup. You're probably going to be helping the CRO or the CRAs manage the workflow better. Right? These are all remote positions, by the way. So those will all put you in a better position to be a CRA. Once that 2-year period, no matter what job you're at, even if it's at your current job, once that 2-year mark comes, you can sit for the ACRP exam, Certified Clinical Research Professional. That is going to help you much more than an MBA. Now, an MBA can help you later in your career. Let's say you've been a CRA for 5 years. Let's say you've been a CRA for 7 years. I would say halfway through that point, so like maybe 3-year mark, 4-year mark, you can get an MBA, because that can then help you become a lead CRA, or that can help you become a clinical trial manager, which is like the ultimate kind of destination that's attainable for most to work their way towards. But the truth and the reality is, that's a nominal benefit. It's a marginal benefit. It's the experience is really what matters. So, I don't know, I might make a lot of people upset in academia with this answer. Nothing wrong with master's in clinical research, but it's really only going to have like a marginal benefit. I would say don't do it now. Right now you need to get practical and focus on getting a position that's more relevant to what a CRA actually does in research, CRO or a site. You got your work cut out for you. You don't need a master's degree right now. Save yourself the money. Look, this wasn't meant to be a sales pitch, but if you really want to spend money, we got a CRA Academy starting in June. Every 3 months. It's at the time of this video, it's $5,000. We have a 3-month online course, and then a 3-month, basically a 1 to 3 month internship with a real breast cancer study. So you're putting real research experience on your resume. We also have a little more affordable CRC Academy as well. So, $3,500 or $5,000 compared to, I don't know, $100,000 for MBA or a master's in clinical research. You make your decision. This is my advice. I don't want this to be a sales pitch. Good luck, Guru Nation, and good luck to this person asking this question. Bye-bye.